Everyday Superpower, where we talk body language, game, relationships, everything in between. I'm gonna go on one. Dad! Today's topic is pickup artistry is cheap. Pickup artistry is problematic, and I have learnt so much from the world of pickup artistry, not because I was a PUA myself, but because I enjoyed so much of the literature. Still, as far as like the YouTube, like red pill community is concerned and stuff, every once in a while I'll come across a couple of content creators I find entertaining, but let's highlight the fact to say entertaining, not necessarily, inspiring, but I think there's, some interesting bits you can learn and good terminology, and, it's a good entryway into learning about the deeper level of things, evolutionary biology, the separation between the masculine and the feminine, and finding a means into understanding a deeper level of biological reality, psychological reality, and that which makes us us. I don't find an issue with that whatsoever. But I'm making this video to tell you that the idea of being a pickup artist, or to approach being like this character and being, active as a pickup artist, is very cheap, and it's not very optimal as far as having a successful life as a man is concerned, in my personal opinion. It's very cheap. So what do I mean by that? I mean, first and foremost, generally speaking, being a pickup artist, you're pursuing women. So already you're on the back foot. Already you're getting yourself into a bad situation, because as opposed to holding the position of power, which is having people come to you, and an example I always use is the job interview. You go to the workplace to do a job interview because you want the job. The job interview doesn't come to you. The employees don't come to you to interview you because they want you. That doesn't work like that. When you want something, you go and get it. If I want to go travel the world, I have to go to the world and go to the continent and go to the country and the town and the village. They don't come to me. I am showing submittance and want and need by going over there myself. So it aligns with my perspective on passport bros as well. My brother, all of these women are biologically hardwired to be entertained and pursue the same thing. The idea that you are going over there purely for the intention of finding these women and meeting these women, you look like a trick. You look like an easy lick, man. And you are, because you think that's a good idea, and it's not. Because you think, oh, this third world country woman has got traditional values and she's not like this Western woman. My brother, you're going over there and flaunting the resources she wants, the visa she wants, and, given it's a racial thing, quite potentially, the genetic makeup and status that comes with being with someone of your genetic background. That's the same biological makeup and hardwiring and drive and everything you shunned or have reframed in the Western world, but elsewhere. A man is a man and a woman is a woman. And once we understand what separates the both, we needn't look anywhere, right? Religious backgrounds, cultural backgrounds, and so on and so forth. If that woman is a woman and has a sex drive, she's going to be attracted to a man who is expressing particular qualities that femininity desires in order to make 2 to 1. Pickup artist is cheap because you have to go and pursue the woman. People talk about day game. People talk about night game. How about you go make some money? How about you go make something of yourself? How about you create? You see, instead of actually using your time wisely, you're pursuing women, you're chasing women around, and that's not the way you do it. That's not the way you do it. That's not the way you do it. And look at the environments as to which they do it. If you're doing night game and doing all of this stuff, what, you're going to nightclubs and messing around with drunk girls and waking up drunk and just existing in this low vibrational state. On a deeper level, which we won't talk about probably for a long time, look into the vibrations of music, right? They have you tuned to a particular frequency, 440 hertz to be precise, and align yourself as such. And this frequency is blasting from these clubs. Alcohol is killing your brain off. There's a term in design called garbage in, garbage out, right? It is what it is. And guess what type of people these places are attracting, right? What do you do when you go to a club? Or you put your best designer gear on, you put your best name on your shirt, and you go out there, you're deluded, you're confused, you're paying tons of money for what could quite potentially be... it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. But basically remember this: garbage in, garbage out, low frequency. Don't bother with those environments if you want to actually ensure a real development of yourself, right? If you're on your grind, if you're on your purpose, because that's what they say in red pill communities as well. Oh, you need to have purpose. You need to be, living your purpose. You need to be grinding and blah, 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 blah. How the hell are you grinding and how the hell are you on your purpose if you're spending time walking around like a lemming, looking like a predator? It is predatory. How are you doing that, stalking down prey in the middle of your city centre, just going up and engaging with people? Is it a good principle? Yeah, because I learned a lot doing that. I wasn't a pickup artist, but I guess I had a means of engaging with women in a like manner, because I used to do sales, cold sales, yeah. So even so, when I was doing it, I utilized it to make money, and I utilized it to establish a means of understanding how to sell products to strangers. I would target women in particular because they're a lot easier to persuade, and why the hell not? I'd rather be talking to women than men. So I went out there, I sold women products, I learned about nonverbal communication along the way. Are they interested? Are they not? Have they got one foot out of the door? Blah, 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 blah. I learned a lot of game doing that, but I wasn't going up there to pull. I wasn't going up there to submit to women and saying, hi, I've come up to you because I think you're beautiful. And I know people don't say this stuff because it's not, if you're a good pickup artist, you're not going up there and saying this stuff. You tell me what you'd say if you're in that field, but go up there and essentially indirectly saying, I think you're beautiful. I've come up to you because I feel like I'm in a subordinate position where I have to do this, because you're not coming up to me and talking to me or indicating that you're interested in me first and foremost. So here I am. I'm going to force my way into this situation. And it's just a waste of time. You as a man have got finite time on this planet, and if you're going to chase something and pursue something and go towards something, go towards success for yourself and yourself first and foremost and only, yeah, because then the women are going to come to you, yeah. What do they say? They say flipping, what is it, you'll lose money chasing women, but you'll never lose women chasing money. And I'm not saying this is all about money, because there's a deeper level to this. There's a spiritual purpose. There's a fulfilling of your own destiny, What spoke to you as a child? What did you like doing as a child that you had to lose in order to fit in? Because society brought you up in a system that told you to get to work. What spoke to your soul? Does that still reside within you? Is that still in existence within you? Are you still that creative man you used to be, right? If you're not going out there and making success with these women and teaching other people how to do it and making a business off of that, I don't recommend it. It's nonsensical. So that's what I think as far as like a big problem with pickup artistry is. You should never be in a position of pursuing that woman unless it's for your own fun. If you are actually just having a good time and enjoying life doing so. If you're being serious and actually, want to, engage with women on this deeper level and, have relations with them and so on and so forth, you're looking desperate by approaching. This is a law of power, by the way. I don't know which law it is, but they... hold on. I'll tell you what it is. So if you want some reference as to how this applies in the real world, I'll finish off with this. I haven't read the 48 laws in years, by the way, but this is law number 8. It states, it's always preferable to make your opponent come to you, as they will have to abandon their plans and strategies in the process. Lure them in and attack. This prevents you from ever reacting to your opponents. Instead, they have to react to you, okay? So apply that in the pickup artist sense, in the attraction and the seduction sense. On that note, I'm signing out, people. Peace.